Hello all. The time has come. I'm tired of having this game still, like, eating at me and having it, like, still going. So, the time has arrived at last. We will be trying to brute force our way through the frigid outskirts to kill the stupid gank tiger fight and be done with it. And then do the old chaos and then just flat out be done with this DLC. And then it's just pretty much a straight shot through the last of the full 100% completion criteria. So, you know, we're gonna be cleaning up some bosses that we haven't killed. That means Dark Lurker. That means Vendrick. Hello. Hello there, reindeer. Man, this is annoying. Okay, I just have to fucking kill this guy, I think. The only thing now is that my sense of direction's a little bit off. There's another one. I'm fighting two of them. Are you fucking... You piece of shit. Never mind. Look it. I don't know what this is. Good fucking lord. I should have been using life gems, not Estus. Ow. Okay, great start. Great start, everyone. Huge start. Absolutely massive. What this does tell me, though, is that the direction that I first set off in does do something. Like that, like going that way, like going like up and to the right, like diagonal up and to the right from like this positioning of the coffin does bring me somewhere. What a stupid area this is. Okay. Good start. We made it to the first thing, right? Now let's go ahead and set ourselves forward at this little fort. Because there was a Pharos Lockstone. Okay, hold on. I want to try not to get too out of whack in terms of my sense of direction. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing with this? This is obscene. I honestly forgot about this zone entirely. Yeah, it's kind of easy to miss. Pretty easy to miss it. As you sort of have to go out of your way for this. I think it's cute to go sledding in a thing. In a coffin. That's fun. The only thing is that these fucking reindeer, dude. These fucking reindeer come in here and just fuck me. They just want me to not have fun. They want me to... They are preying on my downfall. Dude, for real. Oh. Hang on. We gotta align ourselves properly. Like, how do you dodge that, man? What are these hitboxes? Like, how do you... Oh, and there's the second one. Man. What a profoundly bad area. Like, this is really quite terrible. It doesn't even give you a bonfire in the area, so you have to do 2 loading screens before you can get back in. That's annoying. I honestly, I wonder... I wonder if there are any easier ways to do this. Like, I have a video up. It's like how to get through the frigid outskirts easily, and I'm just kind of following like the general direction that video is going in. Like, that's why I'm going this direction consistently. I think I just have to kill the first reindeer I see. Like, I have to just kill the first one I come across. Like, otherwise my whole shit is fucked. Like, otherwise I'm done. I'm getting cooked. And before the video just blitzes through the whole area in 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay, now let me put myself in the correct direction. Now we begin walking. Ow. This Dark Souls 2 or Death Stranding, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait for it. He's gonna charge me. Oh, mistake. Ah, man, dude, I really think Dark Souls 2 has the worst DLC in the series. Straight up, like, actually. No, for real. I think the 3 DLCs in this game are truly just mediocre experiences, by and large. I'll say the second DLC, Crown of the Old Iron King, is not that bad. That one's better, granted. I mean, it has 2 pretty cool bosses in it. The areas are pretty inoffensive. But Sunken King and Ivory... Well, Sunken King is just nothing. It's honestly a bit of a nothing burger. I don't like the term nothing burger, but I feel like nothing happens, and there's nothing of note. There's Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, but that's just like a really overtuned boss fight. And Ivory King is just kind of dead set on being stupid and frustrating and lame. Like, you have 3 total boss fights in this DLC, and 2 of them are the same fight. Just one has 2 tigers instead of 1 tiger. So, yeah, I think that, dodge too early. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is the worst DLC in the series, flat out. Dark Souls 1's DLC is shorter, sweeter, with better bosses. You know, even if we don't, even like if we bring the Sanctuary Guardian into account, the Chimera into account, like that's a pretty decent beast fight, if nothing else. Like it makes use of its gimmicks, like it makes use of like being a Chimera and its gimmick pretty well. Artorias is such a fucking banger fight, and Manus is also an awesome fight. Shadow of the Erdtree has a chance to be worse. It does. And I hope that it isn't. But also that kind of looks like it's going to be Elden Ring 1.5. So I get the feeling that it won't be that bad. Also, The Old Hunters is like literally some of the greatest content ever put to screen. So, I mean... Dark Souls 3's DLC is also really good by comparison. Like, Ashes of Ariandel and then Into the Ring City is a really interesting, unique, unified story when you consider Guile. Like, story-wise, Ring City is so fucking cool. And what do we have here? No. There's nothing here. Turn back. Wait a minute. You kicked this cat's ass? Man, you might be able to help us. Fucking lame, dude. Like, I feel like story-wise, the DLCs are truly just testaments to Dark Souls being games where all the interesting shit has already happened. Demon Souls DLC might be cool. Bro, let me get up. I fucking hate this area so much. Demon Souls DLC would be pretty cool. Like an extra level or two. That'd be cool. Remarks some bosses beyond the scale of Melania for Shadow of the Archery worries me. Yeah, I've heard that there's at least one boss that is, like, apparently a Melania tier difficulty. Now, I want to point out, Melania is only hard because she's got some bullshit. She's got some horse shit on her. She might be a little bit overtuned in some ways. It's not that she has too many mechanics. In fact, I think the lifesteal is kind of an interesting mechanic, especially considering how strong summons are in the game, that it's supposed to kind of encourage you to risk versus reward it. I don't think that that's it. It's that a lot of her attacks are near unavoidable. So I don't know how much I'm excited for that specific boss. I'm gonna fight it still, but you know, I'm apprehensive. I'm hoping that they aren't just gonna overtune shit and call it a day, but you know, who knows. Yeah, also, no, it would be dope as fuck if Demon Souls got some DLC. That'd be really cool. And this horse with the world's most active fucking hitboxes, dude. Stuff when I played originally, the bug where she healed them with attacks was there. Yeah, I remember also people were mad because she healed off of, she heals off of any hit. Like, she heals off of shield hits, too. Even if you have a 100%... Where did you come from? You were not there. Where did that fucking horse come from? That shit wasn't there before. I've now gone through this area multiple times. I've now done this run multiple times, and that horse was not fucking there. Except when I went back to go pick up an item that I didn't realize was there. Anyway, though. Shadow of the Erdtree looks pretty cool. Like, the spectacle's all there. Definitely hype. Hype is present. I'm excited. I will be playing the game when it comes out. I will be setting up a character, you know, I'll basically be doing the whole game again in preparation. I'll probably stream it. I'll be doing everything up into the final boss, basically. Is going to be my plan here. And then we'll go into the DLC, do the DLC, and then finish out the game. That'll be what I do for Elden Ring. And, you know, eventually I'll get my character set up. I have until June. That's like 4 months away. I got time. Mira hat. Oh, okay. It's Lucatiel's hat, but without the mask. That's fun. Yeah, it's just the mask of Lucatiel without the actual mask part. That's fun. Too bad my character, you know, because I always look like a fucking raisin. I will say, one of the things that's funny about Souls to me is that the fashion Souls community exists, in my opinion, partially on the basis that you don't want to show as, like, you want to show as little skin as possible. Because it's so inconsistent that you actually are able to, like, look good. No, did you do Lucatiel's quest, actually? Can I, let me ask you that. Did you do the whole thing? It's easy to miss, but it's also easy to fulfill. Like, you might have to go out of your way a little bit, but, like, it's easy to... Like, once you know what to do. I think so. Did you ever get her armor set? It's kind of easy to miss. As with all quests in this game. Yeah, I went out of my way to do her quest, because I was like, I'm gonna do at least one NPC quest, and I know that there's, like, a total of, like, 3 actual NPC quests in this game. That, like... that are, like, real. The Dragon Mansion. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's where she spawns last every time. That's her last spot of appearance based on, like, your game tendency or your world state. Where can you find her? You can find her... right, first in No Man's Wharf. I think then in Earthen Peak. Maybe not Earthen Peak. Also, I didn't realize that the Covetous Demon had a boss mechanic. The Covetous Demon has, like, a mechanic that you can do. Like, you don't even need it, but you can, like, shoot down little cages at the top of the room that have, like, various hollows in them. And, like, the Covetous Demon will, like, run to go eat them. And, like, not pay attention to you. Like, that's cool. I didn't know about that because I didn't need it. Are you fucking kidding me? What a profoundly terrible area this is. This is really, actually, quite impressive. That this is what we got going on here. Like, this is actually nuts to me. I'm gonna turn my mic down by, like, 1 decibel, because I notice that it keeps on peaking when I start, like, saying stuff, so we're gonna see if that helps somewhat. So it's now on 7 from 8. Like, what quest lines actually are there in this game? There's Lucatiel, there's Pate. I feel like there's one more. Like, NPC ones. Like, I mean, there's the guy who, you know, Pate's all wrapped up in, but that counts as Pate. I mean, there's a bunch of, like, little quest lines that just kind of are people talking to like, you talk to people at certain points in the game, and they give you a gift. Yeah, the Moonlight Sword guy, that's him. Who you can also just kill and get the sword. I didn't do that. But if I did know that you could do that when I first saw him, I might have done it. Then Bonfire Ascetic to respawn the Respect Ladies. I don't know why it's procking that we did the follower. We're at 751. What do you mean? Oh, he was there for the final boss. Nice. You would have just killed Benhart for the Blue Moon Sword? Dude, I might have. See, here's the thing, right? Is when I actually got to... oh, fuck, I might be... I actually got to, like, see him. Like, I was, like, running out of bosses to summon him on. So, like, when I did see him, if I knew that you could just kill him for the sword, I might have done it. Like, ideally, you know, he's the homie. Go meet him and then do the thing. But I was a little late in the game when I met him. So... if I play the game again, I'd probably actually do his questline. I've been watching these videos lately that are, like, playing Souls games as they're intended to. And it's like a maximum NPC quests, maximum, like, key items before you need them. All summons, all everything runs. And it's really interesting to see, like, the specific route to maximize your experience. It's very curious to see it. And I watched like half of the Dark Souls 2 one because I was like, I'm basically done with this game. This is so fucked up, dude. This is actually like obscene. Plus, there's a lot more. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, in Dark Souls 2, it's like very clear, kind of, that summoning is like a thing. You know what I mean? I feel like you summon a lot more. And yeah, you being human is a lot easier to do. Like, human effigies are easier to do. Quest lines are easier to do that require summoning. And there's more of them. There's way more summons who are like unique characters who can kind of like pick out, like Lucatiel and Benhard, of course, and others. Dude, they're really, like... yeah, no, the base mechanics of the game, like, the things betwixt acting as a tutorial and very clearly giving you a tutorial, like, I think that really helps this game a lot, actually. Because it does teach you most stuff about it. With some exception to, like, fucking power stancing, I guess, and stuff like that. Like, kind of niche combat mechanics. This might be my new least favorite enemy in Souls, actually. The only things that were super unclear to me were power stancing and the ADP stat. Yeah, the ADP stat being as fucking weird as it is and, like, difficult to grasp immediately, is, in my opinion, one of the... I don't think the ADP stat would be that bad. It is kind of still stupid, don't get me wrong. But it wouldn't be that bad. That wouldn't be that big of a problem if, of course, you know, like, oh god. Where am I? If, of course, like, the game very clearly kind of, like, had a means of telling you what each stat does and why ADP would be important. I can hear one. Like, I don't think it's, like, an evil stat. I do kind of wish that we got more for it. I know, like, it increases your resistances somewhat, but also, like, your resistances on your character are maybe the most useless fucking thing. Well, let me level my fire resist. Like, okay. You're still gonna get one-shot by it, but, like, now you can, you know... You can know that you wasted points for it, I guess. Like, have fun. Like, if your ADP also increased your endurance somewhat, I think it would be way better. Then, again, I don't really want to dev speak, necessarily, about this game. I don't think that's really my place to. I don't really have that kind of balancing intuition, and I don't have nearly enough hours to, like, think about what would be reasonable or balanced in this game. But I do think that making the ADP stat more rewarding, outside of just iframes, like, leave the iframes as they are if you must, right? But make it more rewarding otherwise. Give it something else to latch onto. Is borderline evil UI design. Oh, absolutely. That's, like, easily the hardest thing about Dark Souls 1. Like, here. It's also here, too. Like, oh, let's go ahead and look at what do we got going on in this web. Oh, what are all these numbers? Oh, hi, let me look at my player. What the fuck? like everything here is there's so many numbers. There are so fucking many numbers. And even Dark Souls 2 is a little bit easier to parse as well, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Like, I didn't begin to consider leveling things properly until Bloodborne, which was my first, which was my fucking, like, third Souls game, right? And that's partially because I had no fucking idea what anything meant. And I was like, what does this, like, number at the bottom mean? Why is there, like, a school grading scale here? That doesn't make sense. And I just ignored it, because I was like, what do any of these mean? I can't fucking tell. So I played through Dark Souls 1 and 3, kind of not knowing what to do in terms of my build. So I just kind of put a bunch of stats into, like, strength, I think, and just kind of called it a day. And, like, the only time that I, like, specifically sought out a stat was when I needed it to, like, equip something. Let's go. Gotta be nice and ruthless with them. Gotta start fucking hitting them. But so yeah, I would definitely, like, these numbers, when you actually put them into effect, definitely do help you somewhat. But, and you can certainly make a case for, like, the necessity of a screen like this, but I do not think that it should be the first screen that you see when you open up your character. I think that that is a wildly short-sighted decision. Oh, absolutely. Is this just a fucking... I kind of get the feeling that this is going to waste my Lockstone. Yup. Oh, it heals you. It's a little hot spring. Okay, that's kind of cute. You know, kind of a waste of a Lockstone, but also that was cute, so... Not entirely wasted. Regret, yeah. Useful waste. Kinda nice, I guess. Means I don't have to spend an Estus after the second course if I live to here. So now let's try to find our way to the next one. I think it was like up. I think I see something that way. Oxygen's really gonna need at this point. Yeah, there's probably not that many left. Horse. I dodged that. Fuck you. Ow. What? Oh. Man, what a really profoundly terrible place this is. Oh boy. Just give me a poison swamp at this point, you know? Just give me a fucking poison swamp. There's a reason why people call this place Reindeer Fuckland. It's because there's reindeer here. And they fuck you. And you know what the worst part is? I'm about to go... When I finish this, I'm rewarded with, like, the most underwhelming boss ever. It's literally... So there's a tiger that you fight at the beginning of the DLC, more or less. And then you fight it again. But there's two of them. It's just a gank fight. They have a little bit less health, but do the same damage. Now you might ask yourself, Inch, why are you doing this thing? If you know that this is unrewarding, and you don't want to do it, and you don't like going through here, why are you doing it? And the answer is very simple, you see. This is an all bosses room. Which means that I have to fight all the bosses. And those are considered bosses. Therefore they must be fought. It means that they must be reached. Such is the nature of Dark Souls 2. Such is the nature of how I play these games. I gotta say, considering how I didn't, like, use stats at all in Dark Souls 3, or even, like, know about stats at all in Dark Souls 3, it's gonna be interesting, because I do want to play the game again. Although, considering the Shadow of the Erdtree news, I wonder if I might put that off for now, play something else, until after that. Because I do want to play, I want to play Dark Souls 3 again, all bosses, all DLC, basically just, like, experience the game again now with the context of I've played Dark Souls 1 and 2. And, like, actually have an idea as to what stats are, and, like, weapon scaling, and, like, a few of the other systems. So I definitely want to do that. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting with, like, the knowledge I now have of the rest of the series, both, like, from, like, a story and, like, references perspective, as well as a, like, will I be spending 241 attempts on Sister Freed again perspective. You gotta get your money up again. How the... Look, Sacksmith. This foul beast. Hello, Revy. Thank you for dropping an anvil in my head. I really needed that today. Oh my fucking god. Already? This shit's cruel. This is cruel and unusual. Oh, I'm changing. Hold on. What are we wearing? Ah, jammies time. Oh, good, I need it. It's cold here. Ooh, boy. But we continue. Yeah, I actually finished the... Actually fixed that, yeah. Yeah. I've spent like 45 minutes now just running through this one fucking stretch of land. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that just crazy? Man, this really is truly terrible. I don't think I'll ever play through the DLCs of this game again, to be honest. Like, flat out, I don't think I'm ever doing that. Maybe Iron King. I'll maybe play through Iron King again. But, like, well and truly, I can't think of a worse way to spend your time in this game. This shit sucks. This shit sucks dick, man. Like, the castle part isn't even that bad of this DLC, right? Like, that's the thing. It's that, like, I'm like, okay, that's kind of fun. For, like, the first part of this DLC, it's like, alright, that's neat. I guess I'm okay with this. I guess I'm fine with this. This is alright. But then we get here. Granted, again, this is optional content. This is optional. I don't even need to do this to finish the DLC, right? But you know, all bosses. At last. A relaxing hot spring. This is the best I've got in terms of solace in this world. Yeah, no, like, even just a bonfire, anything, even a bonfire at the beginning of the area, because you can't enter here. Like you cannot bonfire to here, presumably. You have to... There is a bonfire at the coffin that you use to go here. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for your generous support. Hello, Sylvania. I'm gonna get attacked. Yep. Everybody clacking in. Oh, and here he goes. Does stupid ass fucking... Oh, here comes his friend. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Blaze, thank you very much for the sub as well. So welcome in. Good to see you. And I think this area is not good. Me too! Dude, I think this area might be one of the worst fucking things FromSoft's ever put to screen. This is awful, man. Listen, I like Dark Souls 2. Don't get me wrong. Ow. Do not get me wrong. I like this game. I do. I mean it. I do. However, holy fuck. This game's got some real stinkers here and there. Shrine of Amana. Awful. This. Perhaps the worst thing ever. It's really just that these fucking horses are just well and truly terrible enemies. On top of the obnoxious challenge that the navigation creates. There is no bonfire. There's nothing. You cannot bonfire in. You have to take the coffin, so you start at the same fucking place every single time. These enemies hunt you down like you owe them money. Like, this is just genuinely fucked up and evil. Like, this enemy could be a boss. Like, this enemy could absolutely be a, like, a mini-boss. Like, this is an Elden Ring mini-boss, actually. Straight up. These fucking horses would just be at the bottom of fucking the dungeons or pits. Are you serious?! I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Ah! What if I just ran? Like, what if I just ran? What then? You know? What if I just ran? You spawn at the bonfire, you have to hop in this fucking coffin, the coffin closes, does its little animation, then you get another load screen where you go to the frigid outskirts. First message, by the way. Oh, wow. Oh, here we are. Just run. You're sitting in the ER dungeon, that just sucks. It's true! It's true! It's absolutely fucking true! Dear God, man. This is fucking awful. Yeah, they're like the ancestor spirit, but like if it sucked and was bad. And had the worst fucking hitboxes known to man. Again, I like this game. I don't want to come off like I don't. I do like this game. But holy shit, dude. The good parts are good, but the bad parts are really bad. No, there's plenty of good parts of this game. Do not get me wrong. I believe that. But holy shit, dude. They're like, yeah, Dark Souls is like hard, right? That's what the series is? I have to wonder if this is more tolerable in normal version, not Scholar. Like, I have to wonder if this is better outside of Scholar. I don't know. I don't know if they did. I don't know why we've been at 750 follows. Unless someone unfollowed. In which case, I guess that's why that would proc, which, I mean, like, come on, man. What, is me and being mad at Dark Souls 2 too much? Mine says 751. Okay, that's good. Mine also says that, but it also says 750. Who fucking knows where we are? Wait, who is that? There's a guy with, like, weapons. I'm begging. I'm pleading. I'm on my hands and knees. Man. Hi there. I don't even know where to go now. I don't know where to go now. I did it. I made it to the third one. What does this mean for me? Who knows? What does this mean for local trout population? We don't know. Oh. Help! The horses. Oh! Hello, Bonnie. Hmm. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. This will stop spawning if we just kill enough of them in each section. They only spawn when the blizzard kicks up. Yeah, I gathered that. Like, I figured that much. However, of course, that's how all the enemies in this game work. If you kill enough of them, they stop appearing. Which, so I guess eventually I'll make it through if I can just fucking actually kill them, but, you know, wishful thinking. Simply purge the kingdom. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. Yeah, Bonnie, we're on... I'm currently going and killing the gank fight in this DLC before I go kill the Ivory King in the Old Chaos. So I can, hopefully end this DLC on a note that makes me not hate it. Because if this was the last thing I did in this DLC, I can assure you I would find it to have no redeeming qualities. What are you fucking doing? Stupid fucking horse. I just fell out of the Porsche. I am about to lose the money in my bank account. Oh no! There's another one. Stupid horse X2. I just fell out of the Porsche, lost money in my bank account. Oh no. I fucking hate this game. I know I don't. I don't hate this game. I like this game. This game's fun. This game's fun. This game's fun and very good. Fucking reindeer fuckland. Jesus goddamn. Jesus fucking Christ. I go sledding. Oh. Dude, let me fight, like, gank fight Fume Knight, dude. Can I fight, like, 2 Fume Knights at a time instead of this? I would rather do that. Put me in Elden Ring, let me go fight the Fire Giant about 3 times instead of doing this. What's, like, funny is that this area could have been somewhat passable. Does this make you more or less mad than the last couple levels of Super Castlevania 4? At least this gives me a chance to fight. If nothing else, you know, it could be a little worse in that regard. It could be a little worse. Like, it could... Ow. Like, it could be in the interest of just insta-killing me. Which, granted, it doesn't do. Which, I mean, Super Cat 4 did. So... I guess points towards Dark Souls 2 in regards to that, but, they call me horse because I'm kicking you, and kicking you, and kicking you, and kicking you, and kicking you forever, and you die. Oh, here comes another one before I get to the fucking place I need to be. Whatever. I can hear you. Ow. Oh, now he fucking leaps over me. Perform various... Oh, here he goes. You know, I often sometimes think about, like, why don't more games have enemies who are like horses or like deer? And now that they did it, I get it. Never do this again. Please stop. Refrain from this. Nobody wants this. Could you hypothetically upgrade your weapon a little more? No, this is max upgraded. What's it scale with? Oh! Hello! Hi there! As you can see, I was just enjoying the hot sprint without you. Of course. It scales with Dex. My Dex is at 50, which I'm not sure if there's a soft cap in this game, actually. Let me look that up. Let's see. Having a tiny invisible one-handed keyboard. Yep. So most things do a soft cap of 20. No, okay, so dexterity has a 40 soft cap, a 50 hard cap. And that's where points put into it just get really negligible. So, like, you really don't want to level beyond 50 for most things. And my dex is currently at 50. I guess I could put more into strength. Like, strength just kind of helps you. This person... Oh, this is evil, actually. This is fucking evil. This person on Reddit, they say, adaptability. Doesn't matter. You should always try to get 100 agility. Which I forget if agility is its own specific stat that is leveled with it. But saying go for 100 ADP is kind of evil. Actually, that's insane. Yeah. Someone trolling out there, apparently. Well, hard cap is 50 in vigor, which only gives you 5 HP every level after 50. Endurance from 20 to 99, you get 1 stamina point per level. That's evil. That's actually fucking evil. What? That's insane. The fact that adaptability doesn't level your endurance as well, or doesn't level your stamina as well, is actually batshit crazy. No, I think that's fucking disgusting. That's so stupid. After level 20, you get 1 point per level. Before level 20, you get 2. You get 2 points per level. That's wild. That's crazy, actually. attunement plus the ADPs. Well, here's the kicker. I guess, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not using any spells, so I guess, like, leveling my strength would be, like, the next best thing in order to actually get some levels, get some damage going. Oh, here's another one. It's like potato chips. You can't have just one, except you can. You absolutely can. In fact, I think it might be preferable to only fight one of these at a time. Or, you know, ever. Oh, and there's this... Why is he a fucking zoner character in a fighting game, dude? This has got me fucked up. Ah! Excuse me. What are your ADP and ATN? Out of curiosity. My attunement is 6. Can I be so for real? I have no idea what attunement is. Governing number of spells that can be attuned boosts spellcasting speed. Does that increase your drink speed as well? Yeah, I kind of have no reason to do that then. It's one of the two things that goes into your agility. Joy. Your agility is apparently 99.5 with 10 iframes. Oh. Okay, so I have just under 100. Guess that's nice. Like, I've been pretty okay in terms of dodging stuff. Like, I've been fine. Just gonna wait until the storm passes to travel. Ah, spray bottle. Hello, T2A. Hello, Tay. By the way, someone gifted you a sub. Ooh, ooh. How fun. Bring you over 100, give you 12 frames. That's not bad. I might do that, then. It's 12 frames... A jump from 10 to 12 is not small, actually. Yeah. Oh, yes. I made it. I did see the recent thing about people talking about wanting a Bloodborne remake. And Miyazaki was like, yeah, maybe. He didn't say that exactly. But he said, you know, it comes with the hardware, like what can be enabled by hardware. Which is not a no. Which is not a no. That is not a no. It could happen. And I gotta say, can I be so serious here? Him saying, like, yeah, I mean, like, depending on what the hardware can enable. The hardware can enable 60 FPS. Alright, that's enough. To me, that's enough. To make something. I don't even fucking need it remade, man. I just want it re-released. Re-released PC port. That's it. I'm so easy to impress in regards to Bloodborne. I will pay fucking a significant amount of money. I will buy the collector's edition. We have a poster show what's iPhone substance. It's yeah, it is Sony's IP, and you know Sony is kind of allergic to making good decisions sometimes. Only once in a blue moon can they get a Helldivers where they're like, oh wait, this is actually good. I did see recently that Sony isn't too happy with Bungie right now after they bought them. Because Bungie is currently hemorrhaging players with Destiny. Destiny 2's current player count, last I saw, was sitting around 34,000. And for the first time in a very long time, the game is actually dying. Like, people keep on saying about Destiny, dead game, dead game. But now it's kind of actually happening. Longtime players like myself, for example, have kind of turned away from the game for, you know, reasons of not wanting to support Bungie and shitty business practices, as well as shitty monetization and all these other things. Like, regardless of how fun the gameplay is, and it is fun, I still love Destiny 2. The game I hold very near and dear, but damn, Bungie. Could you fuck it up any more? Oh, hello. Dude. I'm crazy. I'm cracked. I'm crazy like that. Oh my god. Bro, retire. Yeah, like, it's been 7 years since Destiny 2 came out. It's really been a collection of ups and downs. Like, it's been an extremely contentious game for so many reasons. Removal of content that people, you know, paid for. Words cannot fucking describe how I feel right now. Where am I? Where is anything? Where do I go? Leave me alone! Oh, here's a new one. I'm fucking... I'm looking at that video I was looking at before. Okay, so they're... Where are they? All this to potentially reach a boss with no Estus. Yep. A gank fight, no less. Oh. Oh, man. So in this video, they're running. They're running. They're doing a lot of running. Just running pretty much straight the entire time. I can't really tell where they are. I have no fucking idea what they just did, actually. Never mind. Alrighty. I mean, I guess I haven't gone, like, the other direction. Like, let's try to press this hill. See if there's, like... Okay, so I'm absolutely about to be attacked, right? So there's the second structure. Right? Over here. And there's one more after that. Controller, please. FromSoft drops a worst area. Asked to stop making DLC for this game. Excuse me. I think I figured it out. They only spawn. Never mind. Whatever. Just gotten lucky the other 2 times. Quick. To the stronghold. That wasn't so bad, though. Still have my Estus. We're fine. Now let's run to the third one. And hope, right, that one of these horses doesn't decide to attack us along the way. So we're going to stop. Oh, and there's another. There's another. Yep. How's everybody's day today? How's everybody's Thursday going? Is everybody doing well? Everybody's doing alright. Hope everybody's better than me right now, going through Alaska here. Alright, I was giving a little space here. That's nice. Hope you're nice and warm. Toasty. I think next time I die, I will... I think I'll make a choice about a lot of my boss souls, actually. Because in some ways I'm like, oh, I like to collect them. I like to collect them. In others, it's like, just either go pick a weapon, or spend it for souls. You know? And if I spend them for souls, I'm gonna level my strength. Because that's really the only way I can get further damage on this build. Like, everything I'm using is a melee item. Even if it's like low melee scaling. When the fuck did I get this? This does 14 physical attack. Has a 150 counter damage. Does some poise damage, but it's like nothing. Okay, anyway. Rare drop from Frozen Horse? Oh, damn, I missed it. Yeah, like it is a C here in strength scaling. What about you? You have an E, so you are gonna benefit from it, but you know. The Mirror Greatsword has a D in it, like Not that I'm using it right now, but if I swap back to it, I think that that's the move. That's like gotta be it, you know? That's what I have to do. Because otherwise I'm just leveling my endurance, and at this point I know that I'm like getting nothing out of it. We're gonna level our attunement one time. Nice. Let's go. Okay. Now I know we at least won't be fighting two at once. Ow. Ow. I'm stupid. I'm actually fucking an idiot. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some decisions about our boss souls. Why did I go to Majula? Why didn't I just go to the... Why didn't I go to the guy with the... Fuck. Okay. I'll go do that. I have no reason to send as many frozen reindeers. They don't. There's literally no reason. There's literally nothing out here. Only pain and sorrow in these snowfields. That's what I... Yeah, that's... You're telling me. Shut the fuck up. Let's see. Hmm? Ringer's halberd. Is that a whip? Spotted whip from the Demon of Song Soul. Yes, please. I'll take that. Hmm. And here's a bunch of spells. The Twin Blade looks kind of cool. I'll grab a Smelter Demon one as well. Now I can have his clothing. Okay. I think I have... Shut the fuck up. Now we're gonna go to Majula, and we're just gonna go ahead and spend some of these. Just because I don't care. I don't care to use most of them for that purpose. Although... Spotted Whip. What is it? Is it just... Is this a snake? That is a whip? Is that what I'm looking at? 'Cause that's cool. You know what? Yet another whip that we're gonna... Oh, this takes petrified dragon bones. Good, something to use them on. Because I liked the dark old whip. I was using the dark whip. The old whip, rather. This one has poison damage on it. Okay, that's kind of cool. But so now, if I power stance these, I can deal bleed and poison at the same time. Does it have anything in its description? Yeah, I maybe should have checked. Strange spots that betray its poisonous effects. The demon center's voice in Star Contrast's Residi's form is surely intended to lure people close, such that it may devour them. Okay. Snake whip. That sounds like something that could be neat and